Hi there folks, Borislav247 here with another Days Gone mission video. And on this video I'm going to show you all the easiest way in which to complete the mission that is called What Kept Me Going. Now, it's pretty fair to say that the first time that you play this mission, it takes quite some time to complete due to the amount of cutscenes that take place in this particular mission. And obviously there is some integral parts of the story that take place here, but rest assured I am going to be cutting down these cutscenes so that you still get the picture of what is going on, but without having to go through absolutely everything. When you're playing this mission you will see all this stuff, so I don't need to be showing it all. I am just primarily focused on showing all the best parts, i.e. the action parts. Now, just another couple of things to mention before I get started here, and the first is this. I am taking this on Survivor 2 difficulty, so this is as difficult as it will ever get. And the other thing to mention is that I only ever use weapons that would be available to me at the time of taking on this mission. So, without any further ado, let's get to it, folks. Right then, in order to get this mission started, all you have to do is to head over to Sarah's work tent at Wizard Island. But before you do that, make sure these things are in place. Very important. The special weapon has to be a BFG. Everybody can get this at this point in the game because it is trust level 2 at Wizard Island, as is the Chicago chopper. Both can be purchased. Now, as well as this, I'm also going to be taking an SMP-9, but the last part of this, quite an interesting one. I'm fully loaded on Molotovs at the moment. I only require 2 for this particular mission. If you're fully stocked like I am here, take the time to use at least 5 of your Molotovs somewhere else. Because once you get to Cloverdale, there is at least 5 kerosene and 5 beer bottles that you can get your hands on. So, worth knowing. And once you come back from this mission, obviously Cloverdale is in the north. You won't be able to get back there for quite some time, so take the time to do that. But first cutscene is now about to take place, and I will actually let this one play out in full just to set the scene. After that, yes, I will start chopping.
Well, that's it. That's as far as I can go.
How can I help?
You can't unless you have a DNA synthesizer somewhere.
No, but there's an auto parts store near Fort Klamath that I
Dick,
could
you
check
can't
out.
get what I need there. God, you think I would learn?
I actually think I know where you can get one.
Really?
Yeah, your old lab, Cloverdale.
Okay, yeah, that's great. All we have to do is find a way over the mountains.
Yeah, you're right. That would be impossible.
My God, you know a way over, don't you? Good, you can take me.
Is that an order, Lieutenant?
Yes. No, I mean, no, it's not an
Well,
order.
which is it?
Well, I don't know. Are you gonna take me or not?
Dress warm, pack light.
Hey, Deke.
Oh my God! If you say thank you one more time, Let me know when you're ready to go.
Going somewhere, Lieutenant?
Colonel? Captain? Yes, we're heading out to retrieve a piece of equipment that I need.
Hey! Hey! Shut it off! You're gonna have to turn around, buddy. We got orders to keep anyone from...
To keep anyone from what, Corporal?
Sorry, ma'am. I didn't see it was you.
Well, that sounds serious.
What do you mean?
Well, he said he's gonna report you. I mean, how's Matt gonna take that?
The Colonel will tell him to mind his own fucking business and to never question an officer.
When everything got over.
Okay, at this
Sounds
point I'm
horrible.
just about
I've
at
seen
the
worse,
Cloverdale
but-
facility,
yeah.
so once I get to this particular section there is going to be
Hey,
a
this
whole
looks
load more
familiar.
cutscenes as
Yeah,
well
yeah,
coming,
straight up
so I am going to chop these down just so that enough of the story is being told.
Wow. I never thought I'd see this place again. Artificial intelligence response interface.
Sarah, these people all worked here, right? Did you know them?
Yeah. Yeah, I knew him. Let's go, come on.
Right then, at this point, you're looking to try and get into the Cloverdale facility, and of course, nothing is ever that easy. This is the first point that is checked. After this, it's a long-winded affair to get round to the other side of the building, checking on this particular one, and this is where the realization kicks in that, yeah, they're being watched and there is people in that building. And here we go, finally. This is how you get access to this particular building. It's another ladder that is locked, and similar to when you were in Sherman's camp, it's just one shot and that's it.
Yeah, once or twice. I don't know about this. Why don't you let me go in first?
I don't know what happened back there in the parking lot, but I'm telling you, there's no way anyone could have gotten in past this fence. I know these people, and if Jim's in there, he's gonna let us in.
Jim? Jim, the rent-a-cop Jim? Jim, who almost shot me when I tried to pick you up?
Deacon, that was so long ago, and a lot's changed since then.
Yeah, not for the better.
Sarah Irene Whitaker, ID 2007659.
Good afternoon, Sarah Irene Whitaker. Welcome back to Cloverdale Research Iron Butte facility. It has been 7 minutes since your last login. Please wait.
And it has felt like 7 fucking hours since I started this mission. About fucking time.
You were saying? This world is taught me one thing. Trust no one, expect the worst.
I'm beginning to see your point on that.
Now then, the only time that I ever use the Chicago chopper is at the very start of this mission. I like to make sure that I focus cocktails in place just to make sure that I get the jump on these guys very quickly and without taking any damage. So now that those 3 are taken care of, goodbye Chicago chopper, it's all about the BFG. Now, the next 3 enemies that are coming through here, the first one is the most problematic by far because he has a helmet on, and if you're using other weapons, it takes quite a bit to kill him, but not with a BFG. That is the next 3 taken care of. So at this point, yeah, picking up that ammunition, making sure that if I did take any damage to repair myself, make sure that the BFG is reloaded, and then it's straight through this section, right over into the corner here. You do have enough time to get over there every time, and it's a fantastic spot to take out these next 2. And as you can see, that is the first main section already taken care of. Now, before I head upstairs, I want to take the time to show this particular area because there's all sorts of items in here, but it gets better. There's a lock on that door, shoot it off, and yeah, take the time to reload the Chicago chopper. Now just look at what you can get in here. There is a great number of weapons, and I'll head over and show exactly what they are. The RSF-60, as well as this, you've got an M7 and an SAP-9, but not only that, there's an MG45, should you want to use any of those. And as you can see, I'm taking my time in doing all this because I know that Sarah is up on the first floor and she is not going anywhere until I get up there. So you can really take your sweet time about whatever you want to collect down here. Also, you can loot all the guys that you've killed as well. I'm not going to bother just to keep the flow going of this video. But yeah, at this point, loot the shit out of the place if you want. Right now, I'm getting ready for the next section. Once this door is opened up, there is going to be 2 enemies straight away, and they're not going to give you much problems because they're going to be running away from you. And after these 2 enemies have been taken out, there is another 3 that are on the outside of the building. In fact, 2 of them will be on the roof sections, and the other will be on one of the balcony sections. But it's an easy affair in order to take them out. Certainly is with the BFG. For the ones that are outside of the facility, just need to remember right to left. But here we go. Those 2 never stood a chance. Now I'm looking top right, and yep, nice. Over to my left. He will appear. Thank you very much. And finally, in fact, Sarah actually manages to get a shot before I even get set, but that's okay. There we go. Job done. Okay. The next section, it has to be said, takes quite a bit of time in order to get to the final area. So, I will be speeding things on a wee touch here. But, I do want to show this part, quite interesting, because you do actually get to see Jim at one point here. And because I had the BFG, I thought, I'm going to try and take him out. You simply can't. I just wanted to show that for anybody who was curious about that. You simply cannot kill him before he gets into that next section. But right now, yeah, there is a great number of items in this room. I'm fully stocked on everything, but if you aren't in the same situation as what I am, yeah, you take the time to loot the shit again out of everything here. Okay, these next sections take about 5 minutes to complete before you eventually get through this door, so I'm just going to let this play out in a bunch of different cutscenes.
Your security clearance has been revoked.
Alert.
There's a ledge out here. You should be able to climb up to the roof from that AC unit.
Stand down.
You mean you should be able to climb up from there? Listen, I want you to go up there, lay down suppressing fire, keep their attention. When they're all looking up, I'm gonna go in from here. I'm gonna take them by surprise.
Alert.
Put your hand on that reader.
Wait, what are you doing?
Yes, I'm in.
Alert.
Okay, they locked out security, but they forgot the admin codes. From this station, I can get you a temporary access code.
Okay, folks, we're just about there. Eventually, you head out onto this area here. Make sure that you can give Sarah a boost onto the roof. And then we'll get to the main action. Now you start to hear the gunfire going. That's it. You have to place your hand there. And then just about getting ready to rock and roll here. So, as soon as this door is open, I'm going to have the BFG at the ready. There is normally 2 enemies at the top section straight away. I'm going to take them out, and then after that go to one very specific spot where I'm going to take out the rest of them. And very easily, I might add. Here we go. So, number 1, number 2, a very quick check to make sure there is nobody else. Now I'm heading over to this section here. This is perfect. Nobody gets near you at this spot. You have plenty of protection, and holy shit, I actually missed one there. But look at this now from here. Still have the protection up here. I can see everything that's coming my way, apart from that fucker there, but I'm still protected so bloody damn much there, you couldn't actually get a shot off on me. And that's it. Potentially, the trickiest section of the lot is just made an absolute mockery of by doing it in that way. Now, at this point in the mission, I'm about to come across another bunch of cutscenes. So again, I'm going to shorten them extremely in order to make sure that this plays out quite quickly, because otherwise it takes quite some time.
All the dead people outside, Jim. You know, the ones you shot in the head?
I don't know what you're talking about. I hope you know what you're doing.
Thank you, Jim. Yes, we know what we're doing.
You don't have to do this. Let me go.
I'm I'm sorry. We just can't take the risk.
Sarah, this couldn't be your fault. I mean, you couldn't have stopped it.
You
How
don't
could you have stopped
understand. It's the research. My research was a part of this. Deke and I was a part of this. They used me.
Yes, a very distraught Sarah indeed. But my work on this mission is not done yet.
Hold on for a second. The electric fences, how would I turn them off?
The power relays are in a building by the greenhouse is why.
Okay, it's just that there's a lot of food here, and I was thinking about radioing Boozer, letting him and Ricky know, letting Lost Lake Camp know. You think you could load that up?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna be right there.
Okay.
Right then, folks, on to the last action section, and this particular section can give a lot of people problems, but I'm not exaggerating when I say everybody has missed a trick when it comes to this particular part of the mission, because I'm going to show you all how to do it in the easiest possible way by far, and you will kick yourselves when you see how this all plays out. So you need to get close enough, and then you will see all the criers. Yep. Going to give you a lot of problems. No. First thing you do, as soon as that cutscene finishes, backwards dive roll, get out of the way. Now from here, that car over there, just a few shots, because it has a car alarm, set it off, and what do you know? All the criers are leaving the area to go over and investigate. And while they're doing that, because that alarm will go off for a good 40 to 50 seconds, just take the time to take out those two nests. That's it. Job done. I'm coming over this way for a good reason, because I did say there was a great number of items that you can get around this facility. Now here's where you get some of them. 2 kerosene and 1 rag. But it gets better than that. Just going to head over to this section here, and it's over by that lorry section over there. I'm just going to pan up there. You can see now there's no danger. All the criers have gone. That car has done its job amazingly. And look at all this stuff over here. Wow. Yes, I can't even carry it all. More beer bottles. Yep. Whole load of sterilizers in there. Just make sure to fill your boots. But not only that, also go over here. Yep, there is more kerosene in there. But that's it. The last things that I have to do here is to pry the door open, get in here, turn off the power for the electric fence, and then this section is pretty much done. And after this, there is another number of cutscenes, and I am going to make sure that these are all also cut down so that this plays along a damn sight quicker.
Okay, listen, there's this farm, okay? There's power, it's got electrical fences.
Electric fences, okay?
And if you come here, ask Boozer. It's where Sarah used to work by Iron Butte. He's gonna know the place. You come over here, you're gonna find food. You're gonna find lots of food.
Okay.
St. John, this is Curry. Where are you? One of my men reported that you went through his checkpoint at the Tealson Pass.
Yeah, Captain. There's a research facility in Iron Butte. It's like Sarah, Lieutenant Whitaker said, there's an important piece of equipment that she needed.
Did you talk to him? To Boozer?
Yeah. Yeah, I told him that you're fine and we're fine, and that I had to get moving because we have to try to make it over the pass before the weather turns.
It's clear.
Everything I had is soaking wet.
And yes, this mission is just about done, but clearly the blood flow hasn't quite returned to Deke's or Sarah's heads yet, because these dipshits, after being so bloody secretive about who they actually are to each other, yeah, do that in front of God knows how many people, and yeah. Curry's seen, God knows how many other people have seen, but yeah, well, what can you say? And that is it. That is the mission well and truly taken care of, and in the easiest way possible. And I'm just letting this last section finish because there is a fantastic item that you can now craft after completing this mission. And it is the remote bombs. Fantastic. And that brings me very nicely to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, folks, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Take care.